What the fuck?
I don't.
Yo,
I think that's how you do it, because it went in.
Y'all got lunch without me?
No, we're in full Robin season, Mo. You know. My man R.J. Walker told me the Atlanta writers' room they eat Chick-fil-A, so we're eating Chick-fil-A to get the creative juices flowing.
But you ain't
playing the
playing the
game
fucking German game with no jug.
from episode 4.
I mean, just make believe that cardboard box is a jug.
I do think we need a German person to explain this to us.
I lived in Germany for 3 years, so I think I know what I'm talking about.
Y'all talking about make-believe. Y'all better make-believe this is gonna be another season of Atlanta, because I think it's about to be a wrap for your show.
What?
You a Debbie Downer, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm a realist fan.
Bro, can somebody's
shot.
gonna try and beat me or not?
That's a good shot. I mean, I'm telling you though, this shit about to be a wrap.
You've been saying this for a minute, but now you got to back up your claims.
You ready?
That's why we got the professor back. Third ideas.
Third ideas. Keep your third eye open.
He's gonna hear you out.
What size are you, yo?
That's Robin code. I'm not gonna answer that.
Was it the Golden Globes? Y'all remember that? It was that one trailer. Everybody was wilding because it was real dark.
The first trailer for season 2.
First trailer had the alligators in it.
So was it the one when they're just walking?
They was just walking. At the end of the trailer, they was walking. There's that big ass spotlight. And the last one out of the spotlight is Paperboy. Got the chain on. Something grabs the chain. You see my man pull back like that.
Pulling him back into the spotlight?
It looked like they was pulling him back into the spotlight, or they was
pulling him out, right?
No, he was walking out and they was pulling him back.
Because this season it has a lot of that of him kind of he got 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, so it could be metaphorical, like he's being dragged into the spotlight that he doesn't want to. But you being the grim motherfucker that you are, have darker theories,
soul.
don't you?
I have no heart.
Let's hear it.
Black as fuck. Well, first season. How did the first season start?
Shooting, right? Paperboy. Very first scene, the standoff.
Facts.
Gun goes off.
After argument, we don't know what happened to dude.
We've never seen him again.
Did he kill dude? He shot him like in the shoulder or something?
He definitely didn't kill him because he be in bigger legal trouble.
I haven't looked back, but I believe someone online said that the news report at the end of the episode just said that the person was wounded. So we don't know where this dude has been, but we have seen throughout the whole first season, motherfuckers creeping the Paperboy out. He's at the gas station trying to cop a Dutch and people coming up to him acting all strange. He's got dudes rocking a whole Batman mask.
That was a very creepy scene.
Run up to the house like, yo, you Paperboy? Yeah, and then he just takes off. They've been sowing the seeds for Paperboy's demise.
They're playing the long game, the long con?
The long con. Shouts out to Sawyer, Lost fans out there. L's up, what's good?
That touched me in my heart.
That's classic TV. Word.
But I feel like they take bits and pieces out of shit that inspired them. That's why like it's black in a way that Martin was black.
Word.
You know what I mean? Where it's like not forced. It's not like some it's not like a fucking like a McDonald's commercial on BET.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Where they kind of like forcing that, oh yeah, we're black and
100%. No,
we're beautiful.
It's so black that it can do a whole show where it lampoons those fucking commercials.
Yeah, that,
you know what I mean?
And then like the barbershop shit, like how many of us could like relate to that? Like
everyone.
Everyone that's waited 2 hours in a barbershop.
Bro,
chair.
like my barber made me go to Home Depot with him.
What?
So it's like,
you were really picking up lumber with your barber?
nah, yo, like I go, like whenever I have like an appointment, I'm always like probably the last one to go just because he knows like I'm not gonna really give a fuck.
Word.
So I'm thinking, you know, I'm next. So he's like, yo, come with me to Home Depot real quick. I'll spark you up, you feel me? So I'm like, fuck it. So
I've seen a couple of your IG stories literally drinking a Corona in the barbershop
So
chair.
They always do like the clip from under the cape.
So it's like, and then and now like he has a job, so he only cuts on certain days. So it's like, barbers be having all these hustles, yo. Like there's barbershops that they do gambling in them too.
Word.
So it's like, that shit was real as hell, yo. That's why everybody could relate to that shit.
Yeah, and the timelines do relate. Go on Twitter, because I'm someone that I don't normally watch it. If I don't watch the show early,
Okay. Advance.
I don't watch it when the timeline's watching it, so I have to avoid
Shout out
Twitter.
FX login.
Yeah, shouts. I mean,
Don't shout out FX login because y'all fronted on me.
FX, yo, get this man. I'm looking at
That's
you,
another
FX.
episode, though.
Get this man a login back. He is the face of complex news, for good or ill.
Moving on.
Nah, so yeah, we got a whole season of paranoid thoughts going into Paperboy's mind. Going into season 2, where we're already seeing somebody trying to yoke his chain.
And then the literal setup for this season is an unconnected robbery that pretty much is just there to set the tone.
Fam.
Like, there's no jokes in that shit.
I mean, the funniest part of that intro was my man trying to play was at FIFA, and he kept missing the goals when he was kicking them. But they wrote. I mean, the soundtrack is Take K. They literally rolled up banging that shit.
Yeah, and it was like they was just like playing video games. It was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna smoke before I go to work. I need to cop some weed, and then they go to the drive-thru and they just like put the mask on. You feel me?
They said, "Give me all the weed."
And it was like, where the storage room at? You know what I mean?
It's crazy as shit. He hopped out the whip, took all the. I mean, they had bricks.
But it's like,
Bricks.
after seeing that, when you got to the next episode where Paperboy's plug robs him,
Yes.
without that premiere intro scene, that scene would have been straightforward funny.
Oh yeah.
That shit's there. Sometimes you gotta, wipe the dust off that third eye and really remember that shit.
Oh yeah.
So you think Donald would really push the button and fuck around and kill Paperboy?
Why not?
On Atlanta, the show that has conditioned us to expect stories from these 3 and sometimes 4 ATLians.
If you're looking to end a TV show, a TV series, finito, why not murk?
So,
Why not murk?
looking to end. This is because of the New Yorker profile, isn't it?
Then, I mean, you brought it to my attention because he first subtly dropped
Talking
in
reckless in that.
bars about.
Inspirationally reckless.
It-
I would love to be at a point where I'm just like subbing people that I still work with, subbing people that gave me looks. He had a very like, fuck y'all niggas,
yeah,
Emmys on my shelf.
literally throwing shots at the check writer.
Yeah, I feel like he's the type though that's like willing to move on from stuff. That's
Yeah.
why you
He'll
bring up
just
the
like
30
Chappelle
Rock.
eject out of this shit.
He left like 30 Rock, right? When he learned how to write a TV show. Like once he learned that, he left.
Word,
He left Community at the perfect time, right?
word.
It ended up being the perfect time because of where that show went.
Yeah.
I feel like he left. It had did it have one more season on
On
NBC?
Yahoo.
Yeah, and then it went to Yahoo.
But
yeah.
then they have beef with like Chevy Chase or some shit like that.
When he
Yeah.
brought up that he was just on
He
some-
threw shots at that racist motherfucker too.
Yeah, that's why Chevy Chase. Yo, Chevy Chase never popped because he's just a dick.
And I mean, it feels weird because FX is known as being like the spot where a lot of this progressive, thought-provoking.
Yeah, they're very creative friendly over there.
Yeah, but then to go behind the scenes and be like one of the show that's literally doing the best ratings-wise for any comedy, like on cable in the last couple of years, how long it took them to actually get to that point. It's crazy. But I think that was best seen in that leaked Deadpool finale script.
Set it
They
up,
said
set it up. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know that
Why did they cancel Deadpool?
he had
Well,
the Deadpool animated series.
It was announced initially he got the overall deal with FX, which I believe is outside of whatever he's doing with Atlanta about a year ago. It was like May of 2017, something like that. And the first project was this adult animated Deadpool series that he was going to do for FXX, I think. They announced, it was last week, and they announced that it had been deaded. They said there was just creative differences between FX and Donald Glover.
And Marvel.
And Marvel. When the streets heard that news, everybody said, well, shit, he is Lando
busy.
Calrissian, he is Simba, he's working on
Music.
music. Who knows what he's doing? He's got to be too busy. Motherfucker dropped a tweet, said, look,
I wasn't.
I ain't too
Yeah.
busy
Y'all
for
had me
this shit.
fucked
They
up.
had the Beyonce Sanaa Lathan thing in there.
He dropped a script that had
the white
jokes
rhino.
to references to shit that happened like
And
10
the shit that was
hours
funny is
ago.
that people actually thought that was like a real, like the
Yeah,
real script.
they thought that was a thing. Like, like, just read it. You can see that this shit
Yeah.
happened on your timeline yesterday. We was in the middle of Who Bit Beyonce.
But I think it could be two things, right? It
Sanaa,
could be
by
like
the
way. Facts.
he's like done working with FX, or he could just be putting the pressure on them,
So you think
and then
he's-
showing how like hypocritical these people could be, right? Where they kind of just use you. They use him for like that cultural cachet.
that clout them Emmys?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Now he's getting that.
We could have a whole other episode on how perfect his writing for Deadpool was, just based off of that script
Yeah, that's
alone.
your gang.
I
Is he
feel like-
self-destructive enough to do that? Well, it's not even destructive. It's just, is he
Is he ballsy enough?
ballsy?
I think he is.
has
Yeah. And also
zero
like
fucks.
you like, they all each of the like Lakeith has a movie coming out.
Sorry to bother you.
Yes.
Van is in
Deadpool 2.
She is in
Deadpool
Deadpool
2,
2.
right?
Around
Paperboy. he
the
did,
corner on Broadway.
He
Yeah,
did
facts.
Broadway.
As we
So
speak.
like they're all popping off, and they might want to explore other things. So this could be the last season, man. I want one more. It could come 2 years from now, right? Like I won't give a fuck.
We could see.
I want one
Well, I mean,
more.
that is a thing that he could. Could we see Atlanta becoming the type of shit where it's like a Curb Larry David situation, or Louis, where they obviously they did more traditional seasons of them, but they got to a point where they wanted to do other things but kept the show on the table, and then they would come back to it when the right idea struck them.
Yeah, I feel like Atlanta is that show. Like
We've already seen it survive like an 18-month hiatus.
True.
What's your
I want one
ideal
more.
Atlanta number?
between 3 and 5. I'm gonna say 3 though. I'm a 3 seasons. I'll be
strong
great with
3.
that. He gives me 3, I'll be good with that.
I hear you, and I would love that.
But you think Paperboy
Yeah.
got a bullet coming?
Damn.
Yes, this dark ass motherfucker.
It's gonna. I mean,
Was it because you watched Barry last night? Or you didn't watch Barry?
I didn't watch Barry last night, but that might be it. It might not even be one of the boys. Paperboy could just be walking out somewhere.
They do him like
I mean, we got 4 more
Omar?
episodes. man.
Facts just happen on some shit. Pop, pop, pop,
We
pop.
got 4 more episodes to find out.
Are we in the back half?
As long as it's not a trash episode, that'll be the greatest thing to happen on TV. If it happens,
What, to kill Paperboy?
if Paperboy gets popped. Imagine Twitter
You're so macabre.
but it. Thank me later is what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna thank you for that.
not gonna thank
I'm gonna
you
be
for that.
mad about that.
I'm gonna be sad that you willed that.
You gonna be laughing like when he dies?
I will
you,
laugh.
Like,
I will
have
laugh.
the evil like skeleton.
That Cal cackle, yeah.
If Paperboy gets popped on the show, I will
good
make
Skeletor.
I will make a GIF of that, and that will be my pinned tweet for a year. Fuck that.
Hold him to that.
Hold me to
Hold
it.
him.
Hold me to that shit. I mean, you guys heard what we had to say. What you guys think? Is Paperboy about to get axed? Or are we gonna just keep going on with this amazing TV show? Let us know down in the comments what y'all think. Or, if y'all just fucking hating, because I know y'all hating already.
Y'all hating?
They're gonna
already,
hate me
I mean,
regardless.
y'all bring the jokes. Listen, comment, subscribe. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Comment your shoe size though, so when motherfuckers run up on you, they know.
Keep that same
Keep-
energy in the comment section.
Keep it.
Facts.
Y'all-
Facts. Let us know
y'all-
down in the comments.
In real life, I wish they could let us smoke on set. We can't.
I mean, look.
Not allowed to
Chick-fil-A and
smoke.
your dark theories have just deaded all of our
Yeah,
enthusiasm.
you
now.
took my
Like,
high all the way
What a
down.
great
with that
conspiracy corner.
Facts and marinate on Paperboy.
Shout out to Coach the Gator.
Paperboy.
Shout out to the professor.
Paperboy at the end of season 2.
shit. Is there a gator? Damn. We're gonna have a gator in this episode? We should just have a CGI gator just walk across.
We literally talked about this in the green room.
Yeah.